Welcome back to another part of the Human Disintegration tutorial. And now what we're now gonna create is a little glow bump on the necklace. So we take a normal white brush, overlay, and we just paint in a flash. Paint it on top of the necklace itself. As I can see, it's not really blending in that well right there, so I'm gonna fix that right now. There. Oh jeez. Here. A little bit of adjustment. Where is it? Where is it? There. Size down. Okay, fixed it. And I take the brush. Actually, I did this. And then, okay, make a white ring. That's mainly what you do. And then you add the following bevel and emboss to it. So which one is it? This one, right? Yes. Bevel and emboss. Depth 1000. Up. Size 6. Soften 0. And we take this one. And what more? I did something on the other one. I thought I did like overlay. Let me look at the rings. Need to find the rings. There, that's the ring. I added overlay as blend mode, inner bevel smooth 1060. Think I did all of that, but except the overlay. So we add an overlay, and then we duplicate with Ctrl J and size it down with Ctrl T, and then just size it down a little. Right there, and then you add another layer on top, and we're gonna add the lighting effect right there. So we're gonna go down and find the lighting that we want. This one or this one, it's whatever you want. So you take one that you like, size it down, and add the effect. Maybe a little bit of opacity down, so we keep that jewelry still in there. I also did some of the opacity down on the rings, so you get a little bit of rid of those. And then we add also some lighting to the character itself. So we create a layer underneath, and we get again some lighting brush, and just paint in the lighting from the guy itself. Like that. Will be fine. That will be fine. Kinda hate this one though. So a little bit of this right there. And yeah, turn your opacity down a little because it's very overwhelming. On the other tutorial, I also the end effect, I also painted his nails black, which you can see on here. But I'm not gonna do that on this one because I don't really like the effect, and it doesn't really matter that much. And in the end, right now we're gonna add the meteorites. So create new layer, drag it all up, drag it above all the things, and get your files back. Asteroids. It's in the map, asteroids. Just get an asteroid folder. I took 5. No, I never drag it in, but I did now. And just cut out these to another layer, but of course we dragged it in here, so it's smart object, rasterize layer, and layer using cut. Layer using cut. Just got big ones, small ones. Oh, make sure you got the right layer selected. And I think that's enough. So we got these meteorites. Size them up like this one and add it very closely to the guy. A bit of out. The small ones like these, move them off to the side. This small one, add that one right there. And this small, oh, that's the wrong one. And this small one right there. So you got some asteroids. I don't merge them together. I want to merge them together, but you can't. And we're just gonna select them all, holding Control and Shift, and then click on the thumbnail of the players. So you get these. Create a new layer, move it all up, and again get that color 717200. Was it right? No, 250. There. And paint that in. So get normal brush, not the, and paint that in. Because we want the rocks to get the same color. So we set on color, put the opacity down a bit. No, just keep it there. And select that layer again, and go to adjustments and levels, and increase the blacks a bit, and increase the weights, but increase the blacks a lot, because this is going to be a very darkish one. So that's that. And in the next tutorial we will be making these a little more flashy at the final light source. And you know what, I'm just gonna keep that in this tutorial. And so we're gonna create the flashy right now using this one. No, let's first get the asteroids. Select all the asteroids, merge them together, add, and get the smudge tool, and just smudge it out. The closer they are, more smudge. And then add a little movement blur. So blur, filter blur, motion blur, distance around 31, 20, 20. And then we have these ones done. And in the tutorial, they want to also they're depending on how far. But yeah, because the small ones are further, it will end up well. Create new layer. Above all, and take this white brush right here. No, where is it? There. Size it up a lot and click. You get a light source. It's above all. Maybe a little lower though. So it's easy. Booyah. And now we're gonna look like the character is a bit more realistic. So we're gonna take new layer, top of that, past the overlay, blah blah blah, overlay, blah blah blah. Just brush that in a bit like that, right there, 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 and put that on overlay. Put the opacity down a bit to 90, so it blends in a little more, looks a bit more realistic. So draw a bit more there, so it looks a little bit more realistic. And they all, on the tutorial, they also added a little swirls to it. We're not gonna do that. And in the end, we're gonna add also a little glow around our character. So outer glow, yellow, white, size up like that. Turn the opacity down a little, and there we go. Now if you really want to give in that end look, you just gonna make it a sepia. And way you're gonna do that is is just select every layer by clicking the top one and then holding shift, clicking the bottom one, and then duplicate layers. The thing will pop up, document, yes, we want in this document. You will get this document and hit merge layers. You will get it in one. Select again the other ones and group them in one group. So I call it original. Turn that off. Select normal layer. Go to image, adjustments, photo filter. Click on sepia. Density 100. And then you have a really nice human disintegration. I did it a little quick because normally it would be a very long tutorial. See, I think this one looked a little bit better on the tutorial, on the end effect. So as I told you, you can play around with it a lot. Has this really nice look to it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun.